All right, 6:42. Throughout the day today, we're taking a hard look at how Detroit wins the next Amazon in a series of D2020 special reports. When Amazon rejected our city and moved on to 20 other finalists for its Amazon HQ2 bid, the question loomed, what went wrong?
Yeah, one of the major issues cited, public transportation. To be precise, the lack of it. And that's why we sent 7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith to Cleveland, where they've made some changes transportation-wise and watched them pay some dividends. And Matt, welcome back. What's the biggest takeaway that you had from your trip?
Honestly, the ease, the cost of what you're getting for how cheap it is and how far you can actually travel. Right now, I'm standing at a Q Line station. Of course, we've talked about these for the past year. It's the new big thing here in downtown Detroit. But get from point A to point B, it's still not that fast. And once you get there, you still may have to buy another ticket because there is no one ticket covering it all. In Cleveland, this single ticket for $5.50 would get me on railroad trains, light rail trains, trolleys, buses, and also something that we're going to introduce to you this morning called Bus Rapid Transit. The whole thing sold on one easy ticket, and it truly changes the experience.
Stop requested.
On board a rapid transit bus in Cleveland, we're smooth sailing. You quickly realize the doors only open when passengers request stops. The route is fast. That's because roads were redesigned. Only buses are allowed in these dedicated lanes.
It's become, the world-class standard for BRT.
Linda Kresick joined me inside the RTA headquarters.
6611, come in.
From here, they oversee both rail, trolleys that park just outside their offices, and a variety of standard buses. But Kresick says it's that BRT, or Bus Rapid Transit system, that has changed the game here.
Straight shot to my job where I don't have to drive. It's literally down the street right downtown.
Jaleesa Wilson works a few miles from home and opts to ride the bus to this Taco Bell cantina downtown. Parking's expensive, so riding saves her cash. She remembers when this was a regular bus route. No you choose the stops, no dedicated lanes, and a much longer commute.
It was just a regular bus going up and down Euclid.
So it just proves that that's the kind of system that cities and regions seem to really thrive with, and it brings economic development and then serves our customers.
That's easy to forget, the development side of public transportation. In the 10 years since this line was unveiled, the Health Line not only won national recognition, but the city's seen Cleveland Clinic's expansion, Cleveland State's new look, people on every corner, an estimated $6.3 billion in economic development. So while not everyone is grabbing that $5.50 ticket to ride, everyone is watching the rebuild, maybe even a rebirth of a city.
If you haven't seen Cleveland in a few years, you would not recognize the city.
Sounds familiar, huh? To be fair, a ticket here at the Q Line will only cost you $3 compared to that $5.50 for that 3.3-mile loop. Hey, we're breaking this entire thing down throughout the entire day. Later on this evening at 11 o'clock, I'm breaking down what it would cost to actually build something like that Bus Rapid Transit program here in Detroit and how it compares to what we got here with the Q Line, plus the current roadblock for transit, that ongoing debate about how do you fund it and if it's even the most important thing for us right now. Remember, in-depth coverage throughout the day. We're talking about a D2020 special in all of our shows, talking about the problems and the solutions for Detroit to get the next Amazon. We're live in Detroit this morning. Matthew Smith, 7 Action News.